Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. It's a button on this thing I forgot to press. Okay. All right. Cool. So let me go through all of this again. Oh, I see Tech Rant is in the building. Let me set this up. What up, though?
What's going on?
Oh man, not a doggone thing. Just sitting here chilling. Just got back from Walmart not too long ago. I'm a happy boy. I got my Welch's fruit snacks. So I'm chilling, man.
I feel it.
Waiting on the fighters to show up for the night. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for this. So let me see.
That's good. That's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, they got the link too, so it's on them. Whenever they show up, Catwoman, check on Cat Dad and make sure he good to go. Because I'm waiting on them to pop up. They the main stars of the fight tonight.
Cat Daddy.
Hey man, you gotta call him what he is, man. That's Cecil Betty. You gotta call him what he is. You gotta call him what he is, man. That's Cecil
Lord.
Ah man.
Every time I hear that name, I just start chuckling.
I got to the point now where whenever he pop up, that's the only thing I think about is Cecil Betty. Cecil Fernando.
I gotta get me one of those Tana shirts.
Yeah, me too. Let me see.
Ooh, Lord. It's been a crazy day.
Yeah. Well, who you telling, man? What you had going on today?
Oh no, man. I was just on Twitter looking at the news, all the different stuff that was, trending and going on, and I'm just like, ooh, Lord.
Man, I see why everybody likes StreamYards. This is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Meow bitch. Throw it up there.
Yeah. StreamYard fucking shits on Google Hangouts.
Yeah. This is actually really dope. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see. Joan said, "Is it cold in my house?" It's not necessarily that it's cold in my house. It's just cold in this room. I don't know what it is, but our old apartment was like that. Like the guest room was the coldest room in the apartment. And we moved over here and it's the same thing. I don't know. Florida has this thing where the guest room is bigger than the master bedroom and it just seems like it's better, but it's not. So I don't know. It's confusing. So, all right. Well, while we're waiting on them to show up, I'll let everybody know. I got a message. Maybe that's one of them. Yep. Let's see. Oh, no, that's our other moderator. Let's see. All right. So LB said he's getting rid of a few customers. So once he's done getting rid of them, I guess he'll be ready to fight. Still don't know what's going on with Cat Daddy. And our other moderator, Mr. Dan Tanner himself, will be in the building shortly. So we got Tech Rant, Tanner So Lit will be our moderators for the fight tonight. I will be the judge. I am Don King. I'm just here to make money. And we will have LB in the corner with the blue shorts representing Popcorn World and Mr. Catwoman in the corner with the pink shorts representing pimps all around the world. And the debate tonight is going to be about the Note 10. The two of them got some type of beef about it and they want to talk about it. So I'm going to give them the platform to do it.
Yeah, I got to finish editing that video.
Yo, what's good?
What up, though?
What up, Tanner?
Hey, thanks, Mike, for inviting me in. Tech Rant, love to have my dude.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey,
Mike came out earlier and he decided, to show off the top of his head. And I'm like, well, I can't be on the stream showing off the top of my head because there ain't nothing up there. So let me put on something appropriate.
Okay, all right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those of you here tonight in the corner in the pink and glitter shorts representing pimps all around the world. He drives trucks by day and he pimps hoes at night. I want y'all to put your pinkies out for Mr. Cat Daddy. Mr. Catwoman is in the building. Meow, bitch. Everybody put your pinkies out for Mr. Catwoman. Our first fighter for the night has arrived.
Meow, bitch. Meow.
Meow, bitches. Meow.
He never gonna get tired of that, ever. What's going on, Mr. Catwoman?
I is here. Unfortunately, I will be sober for the night.
Oh, well. I will be sober
because
as well.
I got that stupid DOT physical.
Ah, yeah. Well, I had a biopsy done of my mouth the other day, so I can't drink nothing for the whole weekend because of the medicine.
Yeah.
So, Tan, I know you got something over there in your cup. I'm living vicariously through you, good sir.
No. I'm just drinking green tea today. I'm surprising the shit out of people.
Oh,
Shit.
Yes. I just
Trying
signed up
to
to
live
Save
healthy.
My Kidney Foundation, nigga.
You're trying to live healthy. Look at that.
let's see. Genosis said, "Isn't it meow 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 virgins?" Oh man.
Yeah. That's it. Meow meow virgins. You damn right. I'm a virgin. I ain't never had sex in a day in my life.
Oh wow.
Mr. Catwoman, the king of the lot lizards, LaShawn is on it.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. LB is the one that wanted this fight. He wanted
No. I called it out.
You
first.
called it out, but LB is the one who's been throwing jabs today, putting gifs of Muhammad Ali talking about he ready, and he trying to get rid of them customers. So I want everybody to spam LB and tell him we waiting on him. Don King is waiting to make my money.
I gotta get
waiting on LB.
Y'all know me. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic up in the call and put him on 3.
Oh Lord.
I'm savage. Hold on.
Hey, y'all better be lucky I cut my hair, because if it was still growing out, I'd have dyed it on purpose. I'd have been in here looking all like Don King. I was 5 minutes away from just a Goodwill right up the street. I was about to go to Goodwill and get me a suit jacket. I was gonna be in here ready. I was gonna be ready for it tonight. Let's see.
All right,
TK
so
in the building.
make sure we set some ground rules, because we don't want to have a yelling match the entire time.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, there's not gonna be any yelling.
Man, you know how LB get.
LB.
Hey, I'm gonna be there. I got like 4 customers.
Oh, she get that
damn.
money. Yeah, we'll be here, bro. All right. Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about Huawei.
Oh yeah. What?
Harmony OS.
Harmony OS. What y'all think about that?
I'm cool with it, man.
Yeah, I feel it too. You know, so they get to control their whole OS on the device and everything. I think it's pretty lit.
I think it's I definitely think it's gonna be good. We need something else in the market right now.
Yeah, because basically you only got 2 form factors, iOS or Android. Yeah, you need something else.
Yeah.
What's funny is the amount of hate that it's getting. Like, people are like, "Oh no, why would they do that? It's gonna suck." I'm like, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Very true.
They ain't gonna come out the gate smacking people in the mouth. Like, it's the two biggest operating systems out there.
Absolutely. It's a lot of business for everybody. It's like billions of people around the world.
Right. Only thing I hate about it is we probably not gonna get it over here anytime soon.
I know,
Nope.
right?
Got to import it like always, but you know, it is what it is.
Yes, you have to sneak it through the back door.
Gadget got to say, what are they supposed to do? Just give up? No. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here's a good one. Unlock custom Android. That's a big fact. People was hating on Android when it first dropped. Well, nobody rocking with it, and now everybody love it.
Facts.
That's because everybody now, they're all spoiled. Everybody wants everything 100% ready to go. They want it to be perfect, and they want it to be better than what's already out there. And I'm like, it don't happen overnight. Nothing like that happens overnight. It's in development or it's been worked on, but no amount of money that you dump into something like that, you're gonna come out and just start smacking people. Like, no, don't work like that.
Right.
I wish BlackBerry OS would make a comeback. I'll drop all these iPhones and Androids right now if I can get the old BlackBerry.
You used to like that OS on BlackBerry?
Oh man, I love the BlackBerry, man. That was I had that BlackBerry Bold, the first one that came out with the color screen. Whew.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love that phone. That's one of my favorite phones ever.
I like my BlackBerry Pearl. They first flip. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the old Windows Mobile, not like the recent one, but like the old one where you actually had the stylus and you could run like Microsoft Word and Excel and stuff.
True.
I think before I had the BlackBerry, I had the Windows Mobile. It was a Samsung phone. I had that phone for like a year and a half. The Blackjack, and that was the phone that it came in the box. It was like this thin with the regular battery, and then it came with an extended battery too in the box at the time. Like that was a great phone. So let's see.
You good over there, Cat Daddy?
Oh yeah. I'm great, wonderful. I'm seeing stuff here that I'm trying to figure out what the hell all this. What the hell is this?
That's an Axon M. Looks like. Does it open up?
I don't want to break it.
Hey, for real though, I might actually be getting one myself because I saw one on eBay for like $99, and I'm like, yeah, I can't resist that.
Yeah, that's a deal.
You probably get one on Amazon for cheaper than that.
I already looked on Amazon. The cheapest one is $129.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I hate to say it, but my Axon M died a horrible death a couple of weeks ago. It won't even cut on anymore.
Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, y'all need to check out Tana's store to get some shirts.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, hey, drop that link in the chat.
Cat Daddy right here. Got the shirt. Came in yesterday. I was like, man, it's gonna come in handy for the stream tonight because I might have to take off this. I might have to take this one off and just turn my back and just walk away.
Meow, bitch. Meow.
And
let's see. Oh, hold up. CK say what now? You can get a BlackBerry Premiere for $89?
What?
Damn.
I might have to jump on that.
Forbes says don't do it. Don't do the Axon M.
Oh, you know Forbes was going to do it. You knew that was happening. Forbes can't stand that thing. I don't know why.
But here's the thing. I'm not going to use it as my main device. I'm just getting it, one, because it's cheap, and two, because I want to experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only reason why. Like, it's not going. I'm not going to be walking around like, hey, y'all, look at my fold out. Like, no. It'll be something I just play around with, in the house. Maybe let TJ play with it, whatever.
Man, see, you wanted an OG Razor, but oh man, hold on, I got to put that up there. Technically, big head, big facts.
I used to love my Razor.
Man, me and my brother used to have this thing we do where when we got mad at each other, we'd take the Razor and put our thumb underneath it and just walk up and just flip it and smack somebody and run off. I used to love the Razor phone, man. My first phone though was my first phone I ever bought was the Nokia Engage. I don't know if anybody knows about that phone, but if you look it up, it was like the phone that looked like a taco, but you could play games on it. Because my mom and dad were cheap. They wouldn't get me a game system and a phone, so I had to find the best of both worlds.
It's called the Engage?
Yeah, the Engage QD. Check it out.
QD? All right, cool.
Let me see if I can pull it up and share it with y'all.
Yeah, I remember that phone, bro.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that was a gamer's phone right there back then, bro.
Yeah, that was my baby. I beat the hell out of that phone. Let's see.
My first phone was the Nokia 3310 with it was like blue and it had that green screen and it had like 2 games on it.
Yeah,
I mean, this was before T9. This was before colored displays. Like,
oh hell yeah,
you had a green background with black dots.
Bro, you ain't lying. That was a D-boy phone back then. You was doing some things if you had that phone. Then you had that little snake game. That's when you talking about. Yeah, yes sir.
I wasted so much of my life playing a damn snake game.
Let me see. I'm trying to show the
winning back then.
My first phone was a Samsung.
Doing that.
It was an actual Samsung. It was a blue Samsung that flipped that you had to actually buy a camera attachment.
This is the phone I was talking about.
That was my first phone.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, y'all that don't know. Yeah, this is it right here.
Yes. And it was the first damn phone with a damn controller on it. That's what set it apart everything.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Okay, let me see something here.
He say you could kill somebody with that old Nokia phone. Big facts. Big facts.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to figure out what my kid's screaming.
All right, G.
All right. Let's see. I'll take him out.
So how's the stream y'all coming along, Mike?
Oh, this is smooth. Yeah, this thing is taking a dump all on Hangouts. This is smooth.
Not nice, and I don't mind the duck. You know what I'm saying? The duck, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using Shucky Ducky version first before I really dig into it. You know?
Yeah. Well, this is all the free version, so
yeah.
Like, I mean, as you can have up to 6 people in it. Shoot, sharing screens and stuff. I mean, this thing is taking a dump all on Hangouts for real.
No question.
But while we're waiting, even though we talked about it on Wired Wednesday, I'm just curious. Since the hype has kind of died down a little bit, y'all still getting the note? Y'all, where y'all at with it?
Cat Daddy, I'll let you go first, my dude.
Oh, it's already paid for.
There it is.
You see how he said it? It's already paid for.
Yeah, that's right. It's
cash money up front. Cash money up front.
Cash money up front. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get
I actually got the blue 10 Note 10 Plus.
Okay.
I got the 2. I wanted to get the 512. I really did. I was gonna go for it because I'm trading in my S10 because I think from here on out I'm just gonna rock just straight notes because I got the S10 Plus and I got a Note 8. I was gonna replace my Note 8 with the Note 10 or the Note 10 Plus, but I was like, you know what? I need that Note 10 Plus to be my main phone. So my secondary phone is still gonna be a Note 8 for a minute. And probably, you might see some videos pop up somewhere about the comparison between the two, but like that Note 10 Plus, man, it's for productivity and the future things that I'm going to try to do in the future. That phone's going to be, it's going to be my goddamn rock. So
yeah, I feel it.
That's what it looks like.
Nice.
I think I'm getting that 512 black. The unlocked one, because I don't know, Samsung was throwing me off. It was like if you got one through T-Mobile, you get $450 for it for the S10 Plus. But then if you get the unlocked one, you get $600 for the S10 Plus. So I just went straight unlocked. I was like, I'll just get the unlocked one and call it a day.
Get that extra bread.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I got the unlocked version.
Right.
And Catwoman's gonna she's gonna put the AT&T firmware on it once it comes in.
That makes sense. I'm getting mine.
Hopefully I'll have the phone after she puts the firmware in. But
see, the way I'm looking at it, I'm getting the unlocked one through Samsung, and then when the iPhone come out, I'm probably gonna jump this OnePlus and get me a new iPhone, and that's gonna be mine for the rest of the year. I got the iPhone in one pocket, got to have the iPhone, and had a note in the other pocket.
Exactly. That's why I decided to go for the smaller one. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, the smaller note, because I'm gonna have my iPhone in one pocket and Android in the other.
You getting the smaller note?
Yeah, I'm getting the smaller one, bro.
Oh, see, I can't wait to see that video because I need somebody in the community to do a video on that. I'm getting so tired of everybody. It ain't got a HD screen. It ain't got let's shut the hell up. It's still a note.
Well, I was talking to Catwoman today, getting a little bit more details about the screen, and she said the screen, like it doesn't look real. So that means the quality, the 1080p, it's on the quality of the 1080p is probably the top-notch quality of the 1080p.
Absolutely.
Instead of the lower bottom 1080p like they've been putting out for years. That's probably what I think it is, because like she was telling me she looked at it at first, she was like, and then she looked back at the rep and was like, where's the phone? This ain't it. The rep was like, no, that's it. That's the phone. Here, let me turn it on for you.
Hey,
like, oh my God.
Shout out to Jeff, man.
Yeah,
Jeff is out here in the community, man. I love that dude, man. He's a real dude. I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You deserve it.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about the note, I saw a video today that really made a lot of sense to me, where it just basically straight up said most people don't even know that the phone come out the box 1080p.
1080p.
So most folks out here complaining about it don't even know that they can go higher than 1080p. So to me, I don't see the point. Or
don't know how that their phone is set to that setting. They thinking they get the 2K or 4K out the box when they don't. You know what I'm saying? You got to go into the settings and make that tweak or whatever. See, me, I'm technically inclined, so I always scale mine down to 720 to save battery life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but then when I want to go ahead and game out real hard, then bump it on up. So hell yeah. People been looking at 1080p screens all these years and not even knowing it. And you make a good point, Cat. That's a great point. You and Cat, I agree.
Let's see. What's good, V Worldwide? What up with you, man?
G, what up, dude? And also about the whole resolution game. Since I do graphic arts and stuff like that, edit videos and stuff, anything over 300p, 300 pixels, we can't see with the naked eye, no way. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We only see so much. You know what I'm saying? The average person only going to see a little bit out of the spectrum and everything. So it makes sense that Samsung came out with a 1080p Super AMOLED display that's going to look absolutely beautiful. So I'm with that.
Yeah, and on the smaller display, as a matter of fact, I saw the specs, and I believe the Note 10 is what, 516p, and the Note 10 Plus is actually like 468 because of the size.
Exactly, because they had the strap. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big facts. Big head got a point. 80p. Battery life, man. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That smaller Note 10, I think is gonna be a sleeper. I think it's gonna be just like Apple and the 10R. That's the thing that I don't understand. Everybody's saying, hey, see, there you go. See, everybody's saying, oh, Samsung copied Apple. Well, look, Apple is a $1 trillion company.
Man,
they know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Hey, don't get me started on Apple, because it could be a $1 trillion company, then it could lose $300 billion. Someone need to get fired for that bullshit right there.
And it won't even hurt them.
Yeah.
It won't even.
Gadgets in the building. What up, sis?
Hey, spectacular gadgets.
I love that video that y'all put out, man. That video was legit.
I appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. It was fun working with her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that she's gonna wear the same shirt I wore. That's what I'm looking at. Damn. All right. Cool.
Hey, that was legit. We need more of those out there, because that was nice. I like that A80, man. I like the way that thing come up and flip around. That thing look real smooth.
Yeah. It's awesome, bro. It's awesome, bro. And man, I'd love to collab with you and Cat Daddy in the near future. You know what I'm saying? On a nice fire video. Let's do something.
Oh, I'm already with it.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yes, sir.
I won't have a you. I'll probably after tonight probably the most famous non-YouTuber on YouTube.
Hey, it's between you, LB, and Gadget Goddess.
Yes.
No. Don't put my name next to hers. that bully will come after me. No.
Yes.
Hey,
the bully and the pimp.
Hey, Genosius just quoted my. Hey, see this is why Captain America is he ain't my favorite, but in that movie, if y'all know which one that is, that's the for those of y'all that don't know, that's the Age of Ultron. Hey, that was the most gangster line in that whole movie. They fighting all them robots, and he said, "If you get hurt them back. If you get killed, walk it off." That was a
yeah.
Let's see. Kia 2 Technical, what's good with you? Gadget Guy said, "What the? Uh-oh. The bully already getting started."
hey, man, she up to 137 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all need to subscribe.
She got 470 video views. That's what they say on Social Blade.
I'm gonna let you answer that, Cat Daddy.
Oh no, I don't want to compete with you. That's the thing. I ain't in no competition with Gadget Goddess because she a bully. But just remember, anytime when you come down here, you can eat all you want and do whatever you want. I got you. You ain't gotta. That was my number one thing. Every time I called Catwoman when before I came into town, I was like, "Did y'all eat yet?" I'll hear no. I was like, "Why ain't y'all eat nothing? Y'all know y'all got to eat something." God damn it! Every 4 hours I'm calling. Did y'all eat something? Oh my bad. Sorry.
You good. We see it.
Yeah.
I say we got them pinkies out.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, I'm giving LB the benefit of the doubt for being late to the fight because he making his money. So we always gonna respect the hustle. I ain't gonna give him no crap about that. But when he gets in, I need y'all to be ready because I want to see y'all go at it. I've been waiting on this all week since y'all got to talking about it. I've been waiting on this all week.
Right. Gigi mentioned it to me like a day ago or whatever. I said, well, okay, I'll try to catch it. Then when you said, man, I'm gonna send you a link. I said, yeah, I gotta be here for this shit. This is about to be a story.
Man, I finally saw it in person yesterday. Because they had the displays at Best Buy, and you know what? That whole it's 6.7, 6.8 inches or whatever. it don't look that massive when you actually see it in real life. Like when you see it on screens and through camera lenses and stuff, everything look big. You go see it in real life, you just like, oh, okay.
Man, I look at it like this. This screen is, I think, 6.7. It's close to 6.7. If it's anything bigger than this, then I'm all right. You know, this is manageable in the hand. And the only thing about the OnePlus that I dislike is their curve is just ignorant on the side of the phone. So knowing that the Note 10 is going to be more boxy and got a little bit more bezel to it, you know, it got something to hold on to. You know, you got to have something to hold on to. The pinky's out.
Yeah, there's not much to hold on to with that phone.
Nah,
no matter what your hand or your fingers or whatever, as soon as you hold it, the skin's gonna be overlapping the edge anyway. So like you got to find some way to prop that thing up, you know.
So it's touching the screen at all times, pretty much your hand.
Yeah, like, well, at least my hands are like, I got like extra large hands or whatever. So I was trying to figure out a way to hold it to where, you know, like it'd be comfortable, but I was too worried about, you know, trying to touch the sides and hit it. And I'm just like, yeah, I would need a case.
Well, just
bare
a little
minimum.
Tip. Just a little tip. Learning to hold it without touching the sides is a good thing for other extra activities.
I'm going to take your word for it.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm going to take your word for
it. Hey, I'm with you, Jeff. I like them thick phones too. I need me a good thick phone. Let's see. Oh Lord, see this is what I'm talking about, man. Every time it goes left, we got Catwoman, TK,
man.
Oh Lord, TK.
Unlock custom droid.
So they keep you warm at night, them thick ones, huh?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, the main events right on time for 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We got, he done left it. I'm hyping him up and he done left. Don't tell me that damn phone done closed out on him. Come on, LB. God dog it. I was about to bring him in and he left. I can't stand black folks sometimes. Let's see what Eric say. Mike say he want that box Chevy instead of all them curves. Now give me that Impala SS. I think it's the 97 or the 98, the one that Cube had and All About the Benjamins. Give me one of them, murdered out with some black rims. I'm cool, man.
It's like 95 through 98. Yeah.
You know, the great thing about them cars, that the resale value is so high, especially down here in the South. Like, you got dudes out here damn near trying to steal them left. Oh my God,
man! You got dudes dropping a house on one of them cars down here.
Yes, exactly.
Hey man, y'all can have that. Gas is too goddamn high. I'm just being real. Like, I ain't touching nothing that gets less than 20 miles per gallon. Nothing.
Man. Hey. That boy got the Corvette engine in it too. They got the L1 engine in it too. So that
the LT1.
Yeah. Corvette engine in that 95 to 98. It's crazy.
There you go. Jeff said that LT1 was disappointing. But see, that's one thing I will say. I was a little nervous at first by getting a V6 Charger over a V8, but boy, the gas mileage on that thing, I can't even tell a lie. I get better gas mileage on that than I did on my Honda Accord.
What?
I easily get 400 miles to the gallon or to the tank in that Charger. Easy. 400
miles to the gallon. Goddamn.
400 miles to the gallon.
Goddamn.
I had to stop myself. I sometimes be throwing myself off. I'd be like, yeah, I got 400 miles on this $200 fill up, and everybody be looking at me crazy. And I'm thinking about my truck. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, gas them up. My car only take premium and everything, but I'm thinking if I got burning premium one. I like to drive in sport mode and go, but when I hit in sport mode, that gas just goes. That didn't just go.
Mm-hmm.
Out of there, so I keep it in regular.
That's how mine does.
Mm-hmm.
Be driving it regular, it'd be like 24, 25, 26. I'd be like, man, what's up? As soon as I put it in sport mode and all four of them tires get going at the same time, 21, 18, 17,
Yep.
18.
See, I just be rolling past my little Ford Focus, waving to the cops like, I'm an upstanding citizen. Don't pull me over. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Let's see. Tech Valor said, can anyone recommend a good USB Type-C dongle for the Note 10? I cannot because I'm pretty much Bluetooth everything. So
amen,
I can't.
amen. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, what all do you need on it?
Right.
Because there's so many different USB-C dongles. Like, are we talking about headphones? Are we talking about USB ports?
True. Because I thought that the AKGs that's coming with it is going to be USB-C.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
And see, and that's a valid argument, I think, with the phone. I think that's the only valid argument is about the headphone jack. Because see, my wife, she put it out there real smooth. The reason she doesn't want to upgrade because when she's at work and she needs to charge the phone up, it's just easier for her to just plug her headphones up and plug the phone up at the same time. Because she can listen to music and stuff while she's working. But at the same time, I know how she is. She'll forget to charge her headphones every night unless I tell her to. So she need that headphone jack in the way. So I get that. But okay, so she said a dongle for an external mic. Okay.
Oh, yeah, she need that. Yeah, she need that. Damn.
Yeah.
Toughy.
Yeah, we all tapped out on that one.
Hey, that's a video idea. We all got to go on Amazon, look up some stuff, and be like, all right, here's the dongle for the Note.
Right.
If you want to use a mic, even though you might only get 500 views, you might get like at least 15 or 20 people that buy it.
Somebody help me understand how I'm complimenting her taste, and this is what I get. This is what I get in the chat. Somebody help me, please, because I don't understand what just happened.
I don't know either, man.
Boy, I tell you.
Alexis?
But I'll
that's
say
your
this.
wife.
Yeah, that's my wife being ignorant because I'm complimenting her and she's talking about don't come for me being ignorant, but it's all good. That's me.
Well, Miss Alexis, you need to get the Galaxy Buds and just use one ear.
The Galaxy Buds. I gave it to her. Okay, so she says here. Okay. All right. I don't know why we couldn't wait until that stream was over with, but
that right now everybody's complaining about them because of the price. January, February time frame. Everybody's gonna be like, "This is the greatest flagship under $600." I'm calling it right now.
Okay.
Because people did the same thing. They did the exact same thing with the Note 9 because the Note 9 came out at $1,000, and then they had the big boy one with the 512, where it was like $1,249, and everybody was ripping on that phone. Oh, they'll never sell that. That phone is trash. Why would you ever get it? Such and such. Now people over there picking up Note 9s like Tic Tacs.
Okay, he's back. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. In this corner, we have the welterweight champion of the world, the man of many popcorn flavors, the man that stands above all at 6'4", looking like a featherweight. He's gonna come in here and he's ready to wreck shop, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. L.B. LeBarron Burton Sr. is in the stream. Let's get busy. I'm gonna move y'all around so the contenders are at the bottom, and we finna get jiggy. What's up, LB?
What's good, y'all? I'm sorry about the tardiness. I had some folks come in from Iowa that decided to be special. So,
hey, don't be sorry about making your bread.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get it right. I'm gonna get this right.
Yes, Sean. LB is like 6'7", damn near Undertaker over here.
Boy, this thing. Now, this is the only thing about the StreamYards that throws me off. The way it's set up, it looks weird. Like the layout at the bottom, it doesn't look like how you would think it would look for everybody to be in it. But I think we got it.
right.
Okay, there we go. Now I got y'all on the bottom. Let's go. All right. Note 10.
What's
Plus.
up, Cat Daddy?
What's up?
Oh, look at the bass of this voice, boy. I am ready. Let's go, people. Let's go. So, this is how we're gonna do this. No yelling. If y'all curse, you curse. If you fight, you fight. I ain't gonna stop it, but we just not gonna yell at nobody. We gonna moderate this right. I got Tanner and Trent up there is gonna help me out, and I'm finna go collect my pay-per-view money while y'all get started.
Man, y'all know Tanner gonna be the one, like, just hit him.
Yeah, Tanner gonna come with some reckless shit, man.
All right, LB, how you want to do? You want to start first? Talk about what your
points are. You called me out, baby. You called me out on this. So
yeah, okay. Well, I'll ask the question then. What was so disappointing about the Samsung event? Because I saw something totally different. I saw a future. I saw nothing but dollar signs coming Samsung's way. I saw Samsung getting ahead. No, not getting ahead. Finally doing what they need to do to their phones, because that's the next step in their phones.
You saw them finally doing what they're supposed to do to their phones?
Yeah.
You sure you didn't see them milking their customers? That's what you saw. Yeah, you did see dollar signs, but you saw dollar signs from them milking the customers.
No, but that's their research and development. That's how they do it. I got some points for you on that.
Give me your points, because you've been drinking the Kool-Aid.
I've been drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, look at this look. Dang. I got LB riled up. All right. What happened in 2017? What phone came out in 2017? Their first flagship of 2017.
Enlighten me.
All right, the first flagship of 2017 was the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus.
Okay.
And what did those phones come with?
A cost.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But what did we have to pay for?
Cook them.
I don't even remember the price.
Okay. The price ain't much, but the price was like $849.
Right.
Yeah, it was $849 because I had bought one. Cash money. No, I didn't pay cash money up front. That was the worst mistake of work. But anyways, Dex came out with the S8 and the S8 Plus.
All right.
Dex was this little. God damn it! I don't even.
You ain't gotta explain to me what Dex is. I live by it.
Cook them.
For those of y'all don't know what Dex was this little platform that you stuck your phone in, that you put all these USB to connect your keyboard and your mouse and stuff like that in the monitor.
You
They marketed Dex as that little machine.
Just want to go on record and say custom droid with the 750 for the S8, S8 Plus for the 849. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
But this is the history of Samsung. Samsung always brings out something little that you have to pay for, that they test out, and then a couple of years later they practically drop it and give it to you practically for free. Now Dex is a goddamn flipping dongle, basically.
It's a what?
A dongle, like a $10 cord, and you can have flipping Dex now instead of paying $150, which was what you had to pay for to use Dex back in 2017 with the S8 and the S8 Plus.
I got mine free with the pre-order though.
And that's another thing Samsung needs to really stop doing. That's why their phones keep falling in value. But that ain't even an argument tonight. Now the Note 8. The Note 8 came out later that year. The best of the best phone. I call it the true Note 7, because that's what the Note 7 should have been. But anyways, the Note 8 came out with a Dex, but a totally different Dex, and they still yet charged for the Dex. Okay. Once again, Samsung charges everybody for something, and then they totally drop it and never charge you ever again. So you're complaining about how you have to pay for this and pay for that with Samsung. This is what Samsung does.
That's your
That's one. Go ahead. Let's see what you got.
All right, so Samsung coming out with DeX, okay, means absolutely nothing to what they did this year, because they gave you the same software that they gave you in 2008, the software that they already made the money on since 2008. They done made that money, right? That money, that DeX ain't costing them no more money, no more research and development. It's not costing them anything. Classic business. The first thing off the assembly line costs more than the last thing off the assembly line, okay? Now, what we got this year with the Note 10, I'm not even talking with the Note 10 Plus right now. I'm talking about the Note 10. What we got was an overpriced Galaxy S10 with an S Pen, all right? With a 1080p. So Samsung decided to sell you something that they've had in inventory on their shelves, collecting dust, all right? Because we haven't had a 1080p screen since the Note 3, all right? They charge you $950 for this device. They gave you nothing that made this device worth $950. The only thing they did was play a shell game that they learned from Apple, all right, by charging you for the Plus device an extra $300. All right? Now, those that can't afford the $1,300 device, guess what they're going to end up doing is buying that $950 device. And Samsung is smart enough to know that we're the only ones that know the difference. Most of the customers that go out there and see Note 10 on the device are not going to realize that they just bought a watered down version of what the Note really is. So what did Samsung just do? They made more profit off this $950 device that has a 1080p screen, all right? Doesn't have a headphone jack, okay? So they cut, and charge. Classic Apple move, all right? Now, if we're talking about the Note 10 Plus, it's a Note. The Note has always been great. I love the Note. The only thing that they moved from that device is the headphone jack. I'm not knocking that, all right? But where my argument comes in is Samsung came this year and they sold you 7 different SKUs on 2 different products. 7, not 3, not 4, 7 different SKUs on 2 different products. And you're telling me that Samsung hasn't gone down the path of Apple. You're trying to sell me that Samsung is doing this in preparation of what's to come. No, Samsung has realized that, hey, guess what? The $1,000 price product is not selling, so we're going to try to get the last scrap of the money that we can get right now by putting more of them on the market, okay? Now, that whole theory that you're going through of them giving you something, that's what the A line was for. They gave you the mid-range A line, and they're sampling and testing the cameras on that product, all right? That's what Tana is holding up right now. So they're making that money on that product. And you want to know why they're doing that? They know that the more of that product that they make, the lenses that they put in that product, the more that they make, the cheaper the cost is by the time they put it inside the Note. All right? So by the time that lens that's inside that A50 and that A70 and that A80 comes out and they put it inside the Note next year, they've made their money off of it, and it's going to be cheaper because they're halfway through the life production rate of it. Because always remember, the first time you produce something is when it's the most expensive. So Samsung gave us this year a device with the same lenses that they've given us for the last 5 to 6 years. All right. So those lenses ain't costing them nowhere near as much as what it cost them back in when they did the Note 8. All right. They gave you pretty much the same everything. While you got OnePlus out here with a 90 hertz screen that everybody is raving over, a screen that Samsung makes, and they couldn't even throw that screen in there. It wouldn't have cost Samsung nothing to put that screen on this device. I'm sorry. The only thing it would have cost them, Samsung knows that we were going to buy it. They know that they already prejudge what they're losing. When they do their, what do you call it? When they do their quarterly calls, okay, they already estimate how much they're losing. They already estimated how many devices are going to be sold. And they're good with that, because guess what? On this Note device, there's nothing new on it. The only thing new about this device was the overall design. That's it. Nothing else on this device they have not already produced. And the A55 chip. But we're getting the A55 chip halfway through the year, where every other cell phone maker has already started producing that chip. So you know the cost of that chip goes down as the year goes on. So got to tell me how they're not milking us.
All right, so we don't.
Wait! I got to rebut this real quick because.
Okay, go ahead.
Your 10-minute speech of what you just said is basically what I said. This is Samsung's pattern. You cannot hate on their pattern. Why are you going to hate on how they make money and how they do their research dollars? If they want, this is exactly what Samsung. Okay, 2014. What came out in 2014? The end of 2014.
Note 4. I had that phone.
Right.
I had it too.
After the Note 4.
It was a damn good phone. Note Edge.
Yeah, Note Edge.
The Note Edge. After the Note Edge, what was the next phone that came out with an Edge display?
That'd be the S6 Edge.
Yeah, the one I had. Yeah.
Exactly. The Note Edge was the research for the S6 Edge, but it was perfected for the S7 Edge. Okay, this is the pattern of Samsung. If you watch the pattern and see what they did back then and where we are now look at where we are now and follow the pattern out 2 years from now. What I'm saying is that whole integration with PC, that is next level shit right there. That is what I've been wanting from a phone, to be honest with you. I want a phone to be able to seamlessly connect with a PC. I don't care how Samsung goes.
I'm gonna step in here for a second. We're gonna call that round one. Moderators, as we end round one, who would y'all say that round went to?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Cat Daddy came out sticking and jabbing and everything, but LB was on his toes, you know what I'm saying? Bobbing and ducking and bobbing and weaving, but at the same time, he came back with the counter punch and everything. So, honestly, by a slight margin, I got to give that one to LB.
Okay. Brother Tech Rant.
I would have to give that to LB because LB presented more of a case on why you should probably not buy the Note 10 over Cat Daddy providing a reason why you should.
Okay. So I put this comment up because I wanted to address this myself. So Miss Catwoman says the 90 hertz screen would have clashed with the Qualcomm technology. Best to have OnePlus tested out. Now, here's my thing. Now, LB, we had this discussion on Twitter the other day, and I'm gonna actually let this segue into the next point of the next round. I think what Samsung is doing by being so, being such a sugar daddy to the rest of the technology world, giving out 90 hertz screens and all these different things that they're putting out there with the A line and the M line and all that stuff. Samsung is testing stuff through other people. They're letting other people do the work for them so that when it comes time for them to say, now that we know, okay, since it's not Qualcomm to Wallcom, okay, my bad, Wallcom, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to say it again, Wallcom. But instead of them being the one to charge people for it, they want to see how the public's going to respond to it. So now we got folks who the only reason they like the OnePlus 7 Pro is because of the 90 hertz display. Now we know Samsung provided that. So what's to say Samsung's not going to give us a 120 hertz display on the S11, maybe a 144 hertz on the Note 11. What I'm saying is people need to realize that there's a method to this madness. It ain't like Samsung just giving stuff away for the hell of it. They making money one way or another. And just like Gigi said earlier in the chat, I can't find it at the moment, but just like she said earlier, we can't talk about what they're gonna do next year. We got to talk about what they're doing now. So that's what we're gonna lead into the next one. And I'm gonna go ahead and since LB won the last round by moderator judges vote, we're gonna let Cat Daddy start it off on the next one. So
I started last time.
Okay, well, LB, you go ahead and start it off. I'm being a real Don King. I'm somewhat here, but I'm not. I'm a little drunk.
I need Cat Daddy to explain to me how Samsung did not use this year to just milk the customer base. Okay, for the simple fact that everything that you're saying, all right, and everything that Tech King Mike just got finished saying, all right. Number one, Samsung announced last year that they were creating the A line to test their products out. This is what they said. They said they're going to create the A line to test their products out so that by the time that they get to the Note line, it would be a finished product. All right. Premium finished product. Okay. You got the A line out. You had the Note 8. Everyone should be in agreement that the Note 8 and the Note 9, there was no difference between the two devices. All right. So if you want to say like Apple has their S year, the Note 9 was supposedly a S year, which that's a lie because you had the Note 7, then you came out with the Note 8, and then you came out with the Note 9, and essentially you pretty much had the same device, the same design, the same aesthetics, okay? They added DeX with the Note 8, which was a feature, no hardware improvements really other than the cameras. Everyone improves the cameras every year, except Samsung because they're using the same objects. But I digress on that one. Now, you came this year and you completely changed the design aesthetic of the phone. It's a beautiful device. It's a beautiful device, okay? I'm not going to knock that. Probably one of the better looking devices that came out this year. But now that you came out with this phone, I need you to tell me what did Samsung do to this device that would cost them more money this year because you're saying research and development. All right. The implementation of Microsoft, that's due to Microsoft. Microsoft's research and development to implement it into the Note. All right. So most of that falls on Microsoft, not Samsung. Samsung just paid a license to use the technology. All right. So there's no testing there. Microsoft already did that. So you can't use that. Give me something that Samsung did to this device that supports your research and development deal. Because essentially, I'm looking at the same device that you got last year, other than the Microsoft features.
The AR.
The who?
The AR. The AR and the 3D imaging.
So you're telling me the AR and the 3D imaging, okay, with that has been made possible by hardware that you installed on the S10 Plus and the S10 5G, same hardware, okay? That's costing you money on something. Now you've been doing AR.
Wait. I never said that they cost anybody money.
You said research. You said that the pricing is coming because of the research and development that they had to pay.
No. You totally got it totally wrong.
Okay.
When I talked about DeX, Samsung charged people $150 for a piece of shit to sit on your damn desk.
Ooh, cooking.
Now today, it's nothing. Okay. So I don't know what you're talking about where I'm saying that Samsung charges money. I'm showing you that Samsung will charge you and do things now, but later it will be totally changed up. But
So
the Note 10 Plus, but the Note 10 Plus is probably it is a bigger leap from basically from the Note 9, from when you went from like the Note 8 to the Note 9. Now you're going from the Note 9 to the Note 10 Plus, which is a bigger leap.
Tell me what the leap is. Give me the leap.
Okay, so last year, the Note 9, I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe the specs was 128 gigs of RAM. Not gigs of RAM, but gig storage. And what was it? 8 gigs of RAM for like $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, you're getting 12 gigs of RAM with 256 for $1,099.
Because the cost of storage has come down, but okay.
But see, this is why I said like earlier from round 1, you basically repeated everything I said, but you stretched it out for 10 minutes. And like I don't even know what you're trying to get at here, because I never said that Samsung's trying to milk anybody's money. I'm trying to show, because you're the one that's saying that Samsung's milking everyone's money. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is Samsung's doing everything they're doing for a reason. Okay. If you look at just the Note 10, the Note 10 alone is $949. It came in $50 under the S10 Plus, which is the same damn phone with the stylus. Okay. Right. So explain. So according to you, I guess the price of the stylus went down from the S10 Plus. That's why the Note 10 went down in price. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Note 10 Plus, the reason why I know that you're drinking the Kool-Aid is you've accepted the fact that the Note 10 Plus is a worthy $950 product.
No, the Note 10 Plus is $1,049. The Note 10 is $949.
That's what I meant.
The Note 10, no. Okay. The only problem I have with the Note 10, the only problem I have with the Note 10 is they probably could have literally hit it out the park if it came in at $899. But then if they would have came out with $899, they would have screwed up next year's S line and they would have screwed up next year's Note line. Because of an $899 price point, because then they would have to go with the S11. If the Note 10 came out at $899, the S11 Plus next year would have to come out for at or slightly above that same price. And we already know that the S11 Plus is coming out with new technology for the cameras. We already know that their software, not their software, but their hardware is going to be better. You already know they're going to get a better. Right. But what I'm trying to say is, the Note 10 came out probably at a good price, so they don't screw up the S line. And also, you can't forget, I already said that they're going to kill off the S line. Because they're honest to God, the Note 10 is an S line killer. Because it is an S phone.
You're subconsciously agreeing with me, right? You're not what the hell have I been saying? You're subconsciously agreeing with everything I said.
I said that 10 times. All right. We're gonna call. I told you round 1. What I said, you said.
Call that round 2. We're gonna call that round 2.
So let me throw in a little bit of context there, because I think there's a point that both of you guys missed out on. Remember, the Note 10 was supposed to be a different device, because there was that whole leak about they were going to do touch capacitive buttons, and they were going to get rid of this and they were going to do rid of that and all that stuff. And then
you take away my secret punches. I was bringing that one.
I guess somewhere along the line, that didn't happen. And so to me, the Note 10 feels partially like an unfinished product that they pushed out there. That's all I'm saying.
Just like the Fold was an unfinished product that they pushed out there. I digress.
Oh, that sounds like a pepper.
Man, oh man, oh man. That's an ugly round right there.
I believe the chat was going with LB, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Gadget guy said there was a lot of hugging going on. There was a lot of hugging. Looked like a Pacquiao Mayweather fight. There was a lot of hugging going on out there.
Yeah, we had to separate them. You know what I'm saying? We had to come in. Hey, back up. Like.
See, Gadget guy said Tech Rant jumping in. Now Tech Rant not jumping in. He had to put them black gloves on to separate the fight for a second. That's all he did. That's all he did.
I'll shut up.
Oh yeah.
Now
I do agree with Cat Daddy on the evolution on the production end of Samsung or whatever. We know it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? From the DeX hardware to being built in the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. But it'll be, you know what I'm saying, he counted with them great ass points and everything. And he just said Tech Rant just gave away the secret damn punches and everything. But hey, that round 2,
that wasn't no secret though.
I'm trying to figure out who said it was rigged. Just because I'm trying to make money don't mean it was rigged. Come on now, people. What are you talking about?
Is that the Huawei Warrior?
Yeah, the Huawei Warrior. Talk about this rigged. Worry about Samsung right now, baby.
No, that's
I don't
right.
know how it's rigged. We pretty much said the same damn thing the whole entire night, but just 2 different ways.
I feel like this is going to end up being a draw, but we'll find out at the end of round 3. We're going to have one more round when the LB comes back. That'll be the final round. And then after that, we pretty much just going to chill out. We're just going to chill out and enjoy some drinks at the concession stand when it's over with.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah. See, Cat Daddy, I didn't even drink for this one. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a clear mind.
Well, just to let you know, another tip of the night: you never drink or eat your own product when you're trying to sell it. Ooh. I'm just saying, and you don't test out.
Oh,
we
take a low blow now. Ooh.
He went for the ribs.
Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to lock the door. I had somebody trying to get in.
Nah, you good. You good.
Hell, you turn down money.
All right, so okay. Tech for Your Needs said good segment for the chat. It should be once a month. You know what, Tech for Your Needs? I think we can do this once a month. We'll have these debates. We'll have them going on, especially when the iPhone come out, because I know people are gonna have a lot to say about that there. But round 3, I'm gonna ask the question that everybody needs to know. Round 3 is very simple. Are you getting the phone or are you not? We know y'all getting it, but I need to hear everybody's reason why you're getting it. And if y'all start hugging, I will break it up. So we're gonna start off with Cat Daddy. Go on, take us out.
Oh, cash money up front, already done. I'm so getting that phone.
Every time he say it, the pinky come out, man. It's cash money. Look, he can't even do it without trying. He just sitting there, just chilling. It's just talk about money. What you said? Something about some money?
Yeah, it's nothing, man. I already bought the bitch. Yeah, she's mine for in a minute. Yeah.
Well,
you know, this is how I drive down the road too, just like this.
You know what the pinky smell like? It smell like money. All right, so cash money up front. Why'd you go with the one you got, and why didn't you choose a different version? Because you said the 256. Is there a reason you didn't go with the 512, or what was your reason?
The reason why I didn't go with the 512 was because of the colors. Unless I would have went with the 512, I figured because there's a good possibility I might be doing a lot of AR and 3D images and stuff like that. I'm coming up pretty soon, and I could get a SD card and just upgrade the memory. So,
okay.
But I am also going to be hopefully using the phone more closely with my laptop while on the road and stuff like that, just to be more productive, I guess you can say. But that's why I'm getting the phone,
brother LB.
Plus, it's pretty.
Makes sense.
Of course, I'm gonna get it because I've positioned myself to be able to get it at a dirt cheap price. So for me, it's gonna be a great deal, and I owe my wife a phone anyway, so I won't get it personally, but I'm gonna buy it for my wife. I am I'm about to do a BOGO deal. Plus, I got the trade in for the S9 Plus. Plus, you get the $150 credit. So it'd be kind of dumb for me not to go for the deal.
Okay.
Essentially, I'll be getting a 512 gig device for about roughly around $5 something.
That's it. That's the main reason I'm getting the one I'm getting. I'm going with the 512 just because it makes sense to go ahead and get it for that 611 after taxes and everything. Just go ahead and knock it out. Be done with it. Paid for. Straight, good to go. Okay, so did LB?
Oh, hey, just a little tip. If you guys buy from Samsung and you have Samsung points, you can use Samsung points off the phone. So I actually got an extra. So I got like $622 off, something crazy, not like that.
Big head throwing the towel. What is he talking about?
He was lying the whole time. He just likes to fight.
Who was lying?
You lying. That's what she's saying.
Damn.
Who said that?
People understand something that is happening tonight. Now, I want to let y'all know you can only get stuff like this here. Tech King Mike, Don King in the building. You can only get stuff like this here. Not only did LB and Cat Daddy end up agreeing with each other in their own way, but Gadget Goddess is defending LB in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I am
the world is coming to an end.
Oh hell!
We can cut the show off right now.
Look, I'm trying to figure out what I'm agreeing on because I was called out to this because of the statements that I made against Samsung and what they did this year.
Nah, you were talking crazy about how the Samsung event was boring and nonchalant. That's no fest.
You kind of go.
Here's where the glove's coming in right now.
Ooh.
I'm a visionary.
Bring it.
I see these little things, those little things that they talked about the event. Those are going to be big, huge things in the future.
You're just telling me that you're easily excited. That's all.
Huh?
You're just telling me that you're easily excited because if you're telling me that event that we saw a couple of days ago was exciting,
you have to look and listen to what is happening. Because look, let's just talk about their AR. I got that shit on lock. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? But for some odd reason, it's not popping off. And now Samsung is trying to get into it. Why is Samsung trying to get into something that is not really popping off?
Cat Daddy, do you know when Samsung started the AR research?
What, 2007?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is not something new. This is not something that Samsung just had an epiphany and said, oh, we're about to hit AR. They've been planning for this AR deal ever since they've been planning for the Fold. So they didn't do nothing that was exciting, nothing breaking news, nothing revolutionary a couple of days ago. They just staged it out accordingly. What Samsung did this year, all right? Number one, Samsung is shell-shocked. The company that used to throw things out there to see if it stuck and gave us any and everything that we wanted, after those batteries blew up in the Note 7, they got a little caution, all right? They started to take it a little safe, all right? Life lesson. Then they thought they had this revolutionary thing with this Fold, and they said, man, we're going to be the first to market. We got to be the first to market. Boom, boom. They put it out there, and it bit them in the butt. All right? So now, notice, right when that Fold debacle happened, we were supposed to be getting another Note. TechRant brought this up, and I was going to bring this up. We were supposed to be getting another device up until around April, May. All of a sudden, they got hit with this whole Fold debacle, and they had to rework the Fold and everything, trying to get it to come out. all of a sudden they played it safe with the Note 10 and the Note Plus. The device that they wanted to come out with, they didn't put it out, and they decided to just make money on safe technology. Now, you're coming to me as if they did something revolutionary the other day. Everything that they did the other day, it was all safe. It wasn't nothing exciting about it. The merger with Microsoft, they've been working on that for the last 2 years. They were waiting for a license to drop off so they can come in with a new license.
I don't believe they've been working with this deal with Microsoft for the last 2 years.
I know for a fact. You want me to send you the articles?
I guarantee you it's at least 5 because even the Note 10. Let's look at the Note 10 Plus. I guarantee you this Note 10 Plus has been in development for at least 3-4 years. All their phones that come out has been in development for years. It's not like just one day they. It's not like just one day they wake up and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm going to do this phone."
Is that why they changed it back in April?
Change what back in April?
The device that we got wasn't even supposed to have buttons.
A rumor. Who brought out this rumor? Okay. If the device was not supposed to have buttons, show me the work order for the materials to build that phone. Show that to me, because I guarantee you they would have bought that from April or March to start building in June for the launch in August. They do it all the time. No. Where's the work? If there was supposed to be buttonless, where even the mold? Where is the mold? They had to have at least 100,000 molds on deck to mold this phone out. So they would have already had that ordered and stuff like that before April, before the
when they do prototypes. You know when they do prototypes, right? They never prototype one device. They always prototype 2 to 3 devices at least. All right.
Right, 2 to 3 years before release.
What? Are you kidding me? Do you really believe that? What you saying?
Yes, I do.
So you're saying the Note that's coming out 2 years from now, which Samsung doesn't even know where the market is going to be 2 years from now, because Samsung and Apple both are trying to figure out what the market is and how to make money in the market because they price themselves out of the market. All right. So you're telling me right now, Samsung has the device 2 years ahead of time.
All right.
Yes or no?
Yeah. It's on a drawing board somewhere. It's on a drawing board somewhere. You can't honest to God tell me that in April, this buttonless device that was supposed to come out this year, you cannot tell me that they did not have the materials or because if they had the materials, there would be a work order somewhere. So where's the work order for the materials for the buttonless device that's supposed to come out this year?
They canceled it.
Okay.
So the same source that quoted this, right? Now, because we got to verify sources, right?
Or the other guy, Blast.
You said what?
Are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about Blast. The person that's been hitting everything on point this year has been Universe Ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ice Universal, Evan Blast, but
right, and he's had everything to the T on the Note.
Wasn't Ice? Didn't he say that something was supposed to come out in the Note and it did not come out on the Note, but he still left it up on his Twitter? Mike, weren't you on that stream with TK when they talked about that?
I believe so. I believe
the IR blaster.
When he said
that the IR blaster was supposed to come out on the Notes, because remember there's a little hole at the top on the cases that everyone thought it was supposed to be an IR blaster.
That was a guy from XDA.
You sure it wasn't? I believe it was Ice, and he kept it up on his Twitter.
Somebody need to pull it up on Twitter because I think that was the guy from XDA.
I want to ask a question. Tech Rank, did you have a question you wanted to ask, or did you already get it in? Did I miss that?
Oh no, it was a question I was going to ask for the next round.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and have the closing on this one, and we'll go on to the next round once we're done. So, LB, go ahead and finish what you got, and then we'll close this one out.
All right. So what I'm saying is this, okay? Because now you're telling me you're a little kind of distorted in your thought process, because you seem to believe that Samsung has their device that they're coming out with 2 years from now, that they've got that set already on a drawing board. All right. When Samsung, you said what?
Genosis said it. Prototype development is years planned and redefined as the market.
Yeah, prototype development is a wish list. What I'm saying is it always comes down to months in advance when they give something a green light or a red light. Now, this year, matter of fact, Ice Universe quoted, all right, that if Samsung did not come out with the waterfall screen that they were supposed to be coming out with this year, somebody else was going to beat them to the market, okay? And he had everything to the T. So I got to go with his success rate and everything that he quoted, and I'm going to go with the fact that we didn't get the device that Samsung originally was going to release this year. You're saying opposite. I got to go with what has transpired, not some wish list or what I think, just on the facts that have been presented. And we can go to Twitter and read up on it. All right. He quoted this all the way down to the T.
Okay. So, moderators, judges, people of the chat, who took round 3?
This one right here was a close call, Tommy, because both came out with good offense and great defense. You know what I'm saying? Both made good points and all that, but it still left me from the first round. You know what I'm saying? Stuck on the first round. You know what I'm saying, Tommy? So I'll have to call this one a draw.
Okay. Brother Tech Rant, what you got over there? Oh man, let's see. So the chat looks like they're saying tie, draw. Gadget Guy said she's more confused than she was before.
Well,
goddamn bully at work.
All right. I think we'll be able to, circle the wagons a little bit better with this one. So this is a question for both of y'all, and you can take it either way, or you can either be for or against it. Should Samsung, how I say this, should have Samsung included stainless steel with the Note 10? Why or why not?
Now, I will say this. I saw a video today that I thought the Note 10 has stainless steel. Now, is it just the 10 Plus that has the stainless steel? Or is it because I can't remember whose video it was I saw today, but somebody said that the Note 10 does have stainless steel. As a matter of fact, I think it was CJ, because he was talking about it's got the same sides, the same type of material as the iPhone XS Max with the stainless steel on the side.
Are you talking about the frame?
Yeah, the frame of the device.
It was saying the Note 10's frame is made out of aluminum, not stainless steel.
Okay. Well, brothers, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say on that. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. I thought it was it looked like it was something shiny, so it could have been aluminum or stainless steel.
In that department, I don't see why they should change what has worked. I mean, I don't care whether it's stainless steel or aluminum. It's been aluminum all these years. The phone has just been durable. It's been just as durable as any other phone. So why run cost up? I don't see the point.
Okay, so here's my question for round 4. And this is where I'm trying to understand where people's frustration is. In regards to them releasing the Note 10, some people say it's the cash cow phone. Some people say it's an unnecessary phone. Me personally, I don't see the point of it as a Note enthusiast and as a tech person. But from a business perspective, the question is the Note 10 not a good business move? Because we saw how successful the 10R was for Apple. So is it not privy to say the same thing could happen with with the Note 10 regular. And I got my man 267 Technologies. I sent him the link. He said he wanted to jump in for a few minutes and speak. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him jump in and speak and give us his input, and then we'll get round 4 kicked off with that question. What's good?
What's up, my tech brothers? Tech Rant, Mr. Catwoman. It's been a long time. It's been a year since we had a chat when I was on the Philly Tech Reviews.
Yeah, on Tech Rant's live stream. Yeah, that was
one
hell of a stream too.
Yeah, I had to switch over. I mean, everybody knows the trouble and struggle I've been going through with this tech community. You know what I mean? But you got to brush that off and keep it going. I mean, the fan base for me is more building than what I thought. With bigger people, and like it seemed like stars are starting to talk to me more often now. You know, so I'm starting to see a big difference. You know what I mean? And locally, I see a big difference too. So I got to keep it going for my city and my tri-state and my town. So I got to keep it going for. I started this channel for a reason, to help the lower grade people, like the poor people, to know about their technology of phones. A lot of them don't. A lot of them go to these places, then they get constantly ripped off. They get these cheap phones with 32 to 16 GB on it, and then they run out of space, and they still paying a high ass bill for $80 or $90. And that's for 2 phones. They got welfare specs on their phones instead of having like putting a 64 and 128K and 256, which I think is a sad shame. People need to know the technology is the way of the future now, and that's what we're going to. That's going to be a standard. It's not going to be the blue collar way anymore. You know what I mean? You're going to be the blue collar way 5 years from now. You're going to be lost. That's the honest to God's truth right there. You know. Right. So I want to speak up, and I want to speak up on this too. S10. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like a high tech 12 with the features that they added on it. Only thing it don't have edge sense. It has pen. That's what it is. I'm still going to get it because I love that Aurora glow. It's definitely being brought to the 267 family. Definitely. So that's a phone that I love right there. That what it reminds me of, because HTC started the buttons too. Buttonless thing was a HTC product that started it. You know what I mean? X2 HTC has started in other phone companies, and all what Samsung do was duplicated other phones become more bigger and more successful. They fall back, look at other phone strategies, and they put it towards their phones. They're pretty smart. I tell them they have these mid-range phones that they experiment with, then they combine it all into the one phone like they did with the Note, and all those experiment phones combined into the Note 9 and the Note 10. You know. That's why I see what they're doing with these phones. That's all. And so other companies, they copy each other. That's all they do. So why should we have to pay high money and high prices? The Note 10 had a lot of extra benefits to it from what I've seen. So it'll be pretty good for me to be able to use that phone for my channel, make better videos. That's the key.
Oh, that's right. Yes, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Catwoman, when LB get back, we're gonna go ahead and finish up round 4 with the question I asked, and that's where we're gonna finish it off. So you started off the last round, and LB, you remember the question that was asked?
I was about to ask you. Can you repeat the question?
The question that was asked was, do you guys think the regular Note 10 is a good business move versus the Note 10 Plus?
No. I think the regular Note 10 is a total waste of money. It's a waste of it's overpriced by $150, and it's a total waste of money. With the landscape of what's out there and the landscape of what's to come, why would you spend money on the Note 10? You're going to spend an extra $150 to really maybe $200 for an S Pen. An addition or an accessory on the phone that isn't worth that type of money.
Cat Daddy, what you got?
I do believe that the Note 10 will sell. The Note 10 is going to be, just look at the Note 10 as an introductory level Note. For the masses.
he asked if it was worth the purchase, not what will happen. We know what will happen.
Yeah, the main issue or the main question that I'm asking is that for those saying that the Note, Samsung is copying Apple, we saw the success of the 10R. So I'm asking, do y'all think the Note 10, the basic Note 10, is going to do? Do you think that that's not a good move on Samsung's part? That's the question.
Oh no, I thought you were talking from a consumer perspective.
No, I'm saying from a business point. A lot of people are saying that, oh, Samsung copied Apple. Samsung copied Apple. So I'm saying, if
I gotta respond differently then.
Okay, go ahead then. Go ahead, big dog. We waiting on you.
I think it was a profitable. I think it was a profitable move, and it's there purely for profit. But do I think it was a good move? No, I don't think it was a good move, because in the long term, it's going to hunt Samsung, because they just added another SKU into an already crowded market, on a market that people are already reached their threshold in cost. So I think it's a move to get the quick money now. It's going to hurt them 4 quarters later.
Cool.
Oh no, no.
Let me speak.
This is good. This is good for the long term. I'll tell you right now. This is good for the long term, because all these Apple users that went out and got the iPhone XR, there's probably a lot of first time. I don't know what the first time Apple users are, but even a lot of the old Apple users are loving the XR. So why not the same thing can happen for the Samsung users? Are you saying Samsung users are different from the Apple users? Are you saying that the Samsung users, or just in general, Android users are not going to like the connectivity between their phone and a computer? Are you saying that the Android users are not going to like having an S Pen? This is a tryout, to be honest with you. Like, unless you want people to try out the Google Pixel 4 that's going to come in at like $1099.
That's a lot of money for a phone, for a Pixel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you
because
got
I'm telling you right now that
$300 one now, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now that Google Pixel 4 is not coming at $700. If it comes at $700, it's going to be a 64 gig.
No. I got to pull back. I got to pull back.
I'm done with those.
That's going to be the argument for next week.
I don't even want to touch that.
That's going to be the argument for next week when it comes to the Pixel.
Anyways,
we're going to
back to the Note 10 introduction. This is anyone's time to get into a flagship phone without paying the premium price for that phone, for a Note.
Did you just say $950 is not a premium price?
Oh, listen here. The S10 5G at $1,300, and that's a premium phone. Okay, that's a premium phone. The Note.
What's a premium phone?
The Note 10 Plus is a premium phone.
That's excessive.
All right. According to you now, apparently, if you buy a Ford Focus or compared to a BMW 350i or something like that, apparently the prices are similar to you, I guess.
I'm glad you said that. Let me introduce you this business model. GM,
you the man, LB. You the man.
What happened to GM in 2008? They filed bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why they filed bankruptcy? Because GM decided to be the largest car company in the world. They will produce and mass produce cars. So they built the same car in a Pontiac line, a Oldsmobile line, a GM line, and a Saturn line. Same engine, same parts, same cars. All right? They wanted to be the largest. Guess what that did? When they built one piece of junk, they built 5 pieces of junk. And it came back and haunted them, and they ended up filing bankruptcy. Every company that goes down this route of doubling down on SKU numbers, guess what ends up happening? They end up hitting a wall, and it costs them more money than what it was worth in the long run. GM did it, bankruptcy. Chrysler did it, bankruptcy. All right. Apple did it prior to Steve Jobs coming back. One of the major things that Apple did was they built a bunch of SKUs, confusing the customer, and it caused them to go into bankruptcy because the only thing it takes is for another player to come into the game and do something innovative that changes the eye of the consumer. So guess what?
You done lost me on this because you said bankruptcy. Okay. Bankruptcy means you owe creditors some type of money. That means you did not have cash on hand to pay those creditors. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about bankruptcy and how much a company. No, you can't use it because that's how much money they owe. You can't compare GM and Samsung like that. We're talking about, is this good for the future of Samsung? And I said yes, because it's going to bring the average consumer into the Note life. Okay.
Really?
That's what's going to happen.
Stop.
Because I honestly, you can't, like I said,
done with round
talking
4.
about GM with a crap engine.
You just said bring the average consumer into the Note line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had a Note back in the day. I had a Note 4 or 5. They were pretty good phones. They still good. People are still using them today too. It's old Notes.
All right, Tech Rant, go on and take it away because I saw you over there. I saw you try to hold it together.
Yeah.
I saw you try to hold it together, brother. I applaud you for doing that.
Yo, Tech Rant's ready to bust out laughing. That's what he ready to do.
Ain't no average consumer, whatever you want to call them, ain't nobody walking into $950.
Nah.
Right. No, they're not.
All right, let me see.
Just I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Wait, Mike, what you drinking back there? What you got getting twisted on?
Who?
I'm still
Mike. Mike, what you getting fucked up on?
Oh, I ain't nothing going on over here. I'm good. I just got these shades on to play the part. All right, we finna rotate out. We finna rotate out. I'm gonna let TK come in. I'm rotating the moderators. So TK gonna come in 267, and I'm gonna switch y'all out for a minute. And Tech Rant, go ahead and drop what you got to say because I know you ready to say it because this ain't a fight.
Oh boy, come on, Trenton.
Come on, T.I.
Speak your mind.
Okay, all right. There's a couple of things I want to speak on. All right, one of the reasons why the whole iPhone XR thing worked or whatever, right? One of the things that worked was one because of the price difference between the flagship 10S and the 10R. I know I bought the 10R instead of buying the 10S. There was a difference of $250. Okay, and you look at what they pretty much the iPhone XR gave you the same A12 chip in the 10R that you got in the flagship, and it was only a difference of a gig, and the performance was pretty much similar. The only thing different that you got on the larger model was like a better screen and an extra camera. The Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus, that Note 10 isn't for the average consumer. It's masquerading as it being for the average consumer, but it should be way cheaper,
right?
If it's for the average consumer. That price alone cuts it for a lot of people because when you look at what happened with the Pixel lineup, when you look at what Samsung did with the S10e and all of the sales and stuff like that, just I can't get with that. Like, no.
Right, absolutely.
So I don't look at that Note 10 as a gateway device. I look at the Note 10 as Samsung saying that, okay, we're gonna put this Note 10 out, right? We really don't want you to buy this one, okay? We really want you to go get the more expensive one. It's an Apple move because Apple does the same thing with their laptops. They put out the baseline spec on their laptop, so you go to the next highest one. But at the same time, Samsung is kind of mind fucking people because they're basically like, oh, well, hey, go to the more expensive one. But if you can't afford the more expensive one at least, get this participation trophy, but we gonna charge you for that.
All right.
Valid points.
Sorry.
And for the average consumer, this line of phones right here, that's a note for the average consumers right there, for the cheap motherfuckers, the stylos, shit, you know what I'm saying? Not the motherfucking notes from Samsung. That's some premium power user shit right there.
Boy, I got the snap on that one there. Snap. That was boy. All right, they say TK look like he's in the.
I was gonna say, speaking of snapping, I'm over here on my Thanos right now.
They say TK look like he's in the blue oyster bar. Eric's not here, but I'm gonna do it for him. All right.
Yo, I gotta say, I have not laughed this hard probably since. Yeah, it's been a long time. I had, like every once in a while, you get a really good laugh when you see somebody bust their ass at Walmart or slip on something. You get to laugh really hard, But oh shit, I gotta say, man, I haven't worked out today. That was a good workout. My abs is really happy for that right now. I was laughing so hard. Hashtag.
Right.
We got to.
So LB, we finna go round 5. We finna go ahead and close it out on round 5. So
this
is the money round. This is the round where you see my PayPal link in the chat. Going ahead and pay for this because it costs money to put this together. It didn't really, but I'm just playing the part. Now, the question that we're gonna end this off with is this: Do you two, and I'm asking you two specifically, do you two think that Samsung can top themselves with the Note 11 next year?
No.
Cat Daddy, you say no? I need reasons why.
They're every 3 years. If you look at Samsung's pattern, every 3 years they come up with something. Huh? What?
We ain't in 3 years now.
Oh, the Note 7 to the Note 8 was pretty much the same phone. The Note 8 to the Note 9 was pretty much the same phone. And the Note 10 is a totally different phone than the last other phones.
It's a totally different looking phone.
Yeah, they took a bunch of shit away.
Goddamn.
The only difference between the Note 10 is the way it looks and what they took away from it. That's it.
The Note 10. So the Note 10 is the same speed and the same benchmark as it benchmarks all the way through as a Note 9. Is that what you're telling me?
Stop it. You get a new benchmark.
That is what you're telling. You're telling me that is the same exact phone as the Note 9. Yes.
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that because
you just said that. You just said that.
No, what I'm saying is every year you can. So you just got finished saying that the Note 7 to Note 8 to Note 9 were pretty much the same. Then you come back and say that they're different because of the benchmarks. Every year the benchmark goes up, so you can't use that.
I didn't say that. I said because you were coming at me, and I'm like, well, I guess the Note 10, according to you, and the S9 and the Note 9 will benchmark and be the same exact all the way across the board.
Please name me more than 2 things that the Note 10 has right now that's so revolutionary more than the Note 9 that was more than the Note 8.
Why do y'all sound like y'all arguing like white people?
What do you mean was so revolutionary? I just said that the Note 11 is not going to be that big of a difference from the Note 10.
Oh, he raised his voice.
So you're trying to argue me on what you're saying, what I'm saying? Because I'm saying that the Note 11 is not going to be that big of a difference from the Note 10. But apparently, according to you, the Note 11 is going to be a big difference from the Note 10. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is they have
no. Is that what you're saying? Because that
I'm about to say what I'm saying. I'm going to say what I'm saying. I'm saying they have no other choice but to make the Note 11 something revolutionary because the Note 10 was nothing revolutionary from the Note 9. So you just repeated the same phone pretty much 4 years in a row. One of them blew up, so we'll scratch that one. You got the Note 8, you got the Note 9, and the Note 10. Please tell me what's so different from the Note 10 that's from the Note 9. Other than that you have the time-of-flight cameras. Because you took away the headphone jack, so you just deducted something there.
You just repeated what I
like
just
this is a
said.
new year.
You were just repeated what I just said.
No, but you said,
okay, let's look at
you said
from
every
the
2
Note
years.
7 to the Note 8. From the Note 7 to the Note 8, everyone pretty much says it was pretty much the same phone, but slightly better. From the Note 8 to the Note 9, everyone says that was pretty much the same phone, but it's better.
I'm about to flip a damn
From the
table.
Note 9 to the Note 10, I think there's a slightly bigger difference, but according to you, it's pretty much the same phone. So if we follow,
you told me the difference.
All right.
What exactly are you trying to get at? What do you want? Because what I'm saying that the Note 11 is not going to be revolutionary, and apparently you're saying that the Note 11 is going to be revolutionary.
They have no other choice but to make it revolutionary.
No. I don't want them to have a choice.
Yeah.
Because if we give them a choice in the matter, they're going to go by what you talk about. The market goes by. So if Samsung comes out with the Galaxy Fold 2, apparently, according to you, if that's good, then the Note 11 will be revolutionary. But if it's bad, from past history, the Note 11 will be safe.
Huh?
Okay. Didn't you just get done saying that the Note 10 was safe?
Yeah, I'm still saying.
Did you not say that? And why it's safe because of the Galaxy Fold?
The chat want me to break it up. The chat want me to break it up. They want me to break it up. I got to break it up. Okay. See the Thanos over there snapping his fingers. All right. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
It was over about that time. Cat Daddy,
we're gonna have to agree to disagree that this one is done. I'm putting a fork in it. This fight is over with.
Amen.
I need all three. I need the moderators to deliberate, and I need a clear winner from the moderators. I need a clear winner from the chat. Can't be no draw. No draw. What's gonna happen is the winner of this match is gonna go against another opponent next weekend when we talk about the Pixel 4.
Oh, don't get me started on that nonsense.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need the voting to begin. And by the way, I'm gonna drop that. We're gonna go on ahead and get this going. So, moderators, who you got?
Let me see. I got to carry the one. I'm grading on the curve.
It's all Rush's fault, damn it.
Right. All right. Last 2 rounds pretty much summed it up for me. You know what I'm saying? It's been, man, LB and KO'd you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Just gotta keep it a band, man. So, Mr. Cat,
what's is LB saying the exact same things I'm saying. That's the crazy part.
No. The Jedi mind trick ain't gonna work with. No, the Jedi mind trick is not gonna work with me.
No. You vote how you want to vote. I'm not knocking that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we're pretty much saying the same things, but different. Except for that Note 11. But
my ears are saying something totally different between you two. Then it ends up at the end. You catch it up and try to flip flop at the flip flap flippity, running that game. You know what I'm saying? That pinky ain't gonna work on me. Goddamn. So LB won this one. Hey, it is what it is.
All right. Trent, what you got?
I'm still trying to process half of the fucking shit I heard tonight.
I can't believe
my brain is all the way fucked up.
I mean, technically, we can't continue to call LeBarron the king of L's if he gets a W here, right? Look at LeBarron, he snapped right back over to the camera. Fuck what I'm doing. But I also have to keep it 100. And while Cat Daddy did make some good points in some of the things he was talking to, it was kind of like, you know, McGregor looked really good against Mayweather, but he still took an L. So I had to give that W to. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. I had to give the W to LeBarron. This has got to be the first time that he has not held the L. I don't understand.
It's
because he don't like the note. He been on the note's dick for so long, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Fuck that note." I never. That's like something you never think you'd hear somebody say.
Yeah.
Well, as the promoter and as the benefactor of this event, I'm going to go ahead and go on record and say that I like the judges' opinions, and I do appreciate what you've done, Cat Daddy, by being here. But I have to go with LB, because at the end you came out. Now, Cat Daddy, I got to tell you the truth. Now, you came out the gate swinging. I mean, you came out with a right, a left, and a hook, and I thought you was gonna bite his ear off. I thought you was gonna put the fork in him and cook him. I thought it was over with. But you kind of doubled back. You kind of doubled back at the end, and I just you lost me just a little bit, and I had to go ahead and keep it with LB, because LB stayed on track the whole time. I'm talking about LB was like that white lady that was calling the manager on you. He stayed on the phone the whole time. He did not falter. He did not wander. He stayed on the phone the whole time. They told him to wait 10 minutes. He waited 15. So I got to give it to LB.
You even had 267 Technologies. Shout out to Philly. Come in with the welfare specs camera, like, you know, when you're in a wrestling match and you on the side and somebody comes in and fucks with the match, like all the stops was pulled out. That's why I thought it was really close. But man,
I'll say LeBarron won because Cat Daddy punched himself in the mouth. With that average consumer content.
Hey,
oh my God! If you guys, okay, we're gonna see what the sale's gonna say. Let's see what the sale's gonna say. Coming towards
now,
the end of the
Emperor,
year.
I don't appreciate you talking about Mike like that. Mike got to do what we got to do now. He bit that ear because that was the only thing he could do. Like, you're not gonna talk about Mike. Talk about only a Mike with nobody biting ears off. You'll have to bite your ear off right now. I don't care. I'm the best in the world. I'm unbeatable. I'm the best in the world. Secondly, big head, big facts. But LB would not leave until he saw that manager.
Hell yeah, and this was to be a judge on the debate, right? Not the sales, but the debate, right? We ain't going off the sales. We just going off the debate, Cat Daddy. So no.
Yeah. Now, if we going off of the debate, LB got it. But if we going off sales, if we going off of finesse, Cat Daddy put that pinky out, and he was finna get everybody. So next weekend. Next weekend we're gonna do we're gonna have another round or another fight, and next weekend will be about the Pixel 4, because LB, you may have won tonight, but don't think you're out of the hot seat, because we need to talk about this pricing for the Pixel 4. We got to talk about it.
Oh, LB, you're supposed to be getting an Apple phone if that Pixel 4 comes out at $700 and 64 gigs. You remember that? It was on my screen. You're supposed to get an Apple phone. You're supposed to get an Apple phone. Yeah, it was the Apple phone. No, he said he was going to get an Apple phone. Threw me off when he said that. Someone's going to have to look it through the live streams, but he said he would he's going to buy an Apple phone if Google comes out with a Pixel 4 at $700 and at 64 gigs of RAM.
TK, don't you say nothing about no bag of dicks. Don't bring that energy in here.
No. I'm not, shout out to them, but, this week's sponsor, by the way, at the podcast, not Dicks by Mail. It will be. So they are in your town, by the way, Mike. You should definitely get them as a sponsor. I'm just saying.
Who is it?
D's Nuts.
Oh, I'm with it.
Yeah, wait till you see it. It's legit too. Legit nut company. Anyways, damn, that sounded really bad. Anyways, shit, I forget what I was gonna say.
Let's see this. So they said next week, who's coming on?
Oh, now, we need to get the Last Dab. We need to get a bottle of that shit called Last Dab from Hot Ones. Fuck this pepper shit. Everybody will start acting right when you got to eat something with the Last Dab on it. You ain't going to jump out the window and be like, oh, I'll eat a pepper or this, that. Nah, if you got to eat that Last Dab, it might kill you. They got memes of Idris Elba on the internet right now talking about eating punani right now over that Hot Ones episode. So,
I seen that.
Yeah.
All right. So next week is I'm trying to figure out who we're gonna have as the contender aside from LB. I tell you what, everybody in the chat, y'all let me know who y'all want to see LB fight. LB is the fan favorite right now.
Who's the Pixel specialist?
I'll go up against somebody.
I'm not a Pixel specialist.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the vote, though. The vote of confidence.
Anyways, real quick plug-in. Y'all need to check out Tana's Amazon Cat Daddy shirt on deck.
Meow.
I tell you what. Ooh! I just thought about something. I don't know if he's still in this, if he's still on the chat, but if he's not, I will send him a link. But we're gonna have LB gonna have to fight 2 people next week. First person he's gonna have to fight, Tech Rant. I saw your comment before you. I was thinking about it before you put it in there. First person he's gonna have to fight is gonna have to be Tech Rant, and then if he makes it past Tech Rant, the first hour will be LB versus Tech Rant. Oh, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing the money now. Let me take these glasses off. The first round is gonna be LB versus Tech Rant, and if he makes it past that, Sean Williams, my man, the second round is gonna be LB versus LaShawn.
Oh,
King of Team Pixel himself. If I can get LaShawn on this stream, I want to see that fight there. The Samsung Knights and the Pixel Warrior himself.
No, but you gotta make sure that me and LaShawn don't line up with an agreement.
Y'all ain't gonna line up because he gonna be calling shit gay every 5 minutes.
You know what?
Yeah, moist. Yeah.
What I'm saying is I'm not against the Pixel.
No, it's not that you are not against the Pixel. It's just I want to talk about this price because I still feel like where you're at with the price is wrong. See, Gabby said y'all fight every Wednesday. I see Titan Tech. I would bring you on, but it ain't really nothing to fight about because I know Titan Tech gonna come on and flex that beard and he gonna shut everybody down. And I don't need that. I don't need that kind of energy. I don't need that energy on my stream right now. But I see Cat Daddy then got up and walked off. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do next week. So everybody, same time, same channel at 9 o'clock Eastern. Come see the next fight, which will be LB defending his title against Tech Rant. And for those of you in the chat who were wanting it to happen, I hope LB will say something like Cat Daddy said about the average consumer because I want to see him turn green too. Yeah. I want to see him get going.
What do we got to do to get? What do we got to do to get technically T with his waves against Titan Tech with the bid?
I don't know because in about 20 days, technically T gonna be off the face of the earth for a while.
Yep.
Just say you got an A73S as the prize. It'll come up here real quick. T forever upgrading.
Hey, T forever upgrade and then sell it and then upgrade again and then sell it. And then when you hear about something else, he be on Twitter asking about it like he ain't finna buy it. But we know doggone what he finna go buy.
This is the rule of T, right? The rule of T is to upgrade 3 times and then downgrade once and then upgrade back to what you left before. Because remember, he went from the M50, I think, to the A. Was it the A73? So yeah, that was an upgrade, and then he went from the A73 down to the A6400. Now he going back up. So yeah. Shit.
All right.
Hey, Titan Tech says pink oil moisturizer versus beard butter.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
That's a legitimate fight. I'm a barber. I know.
Hey, we know what he got in there. He got that soul glow in that beard. But this is how we gonna end it out. TK dropped out, and I'm gonna end it out like this right here, everybody.
But Don is right there. You need to ask him what he thinks the price is going to be on the picture.
Well, no. I ain't gonna ask him. I'm gonna send him a message. But here's how we're gonna do next week. So everybody wants to know who's gonna judge it. Obviously, if he's available, because I know he's a busy man and he has a lot going on in his life. If my man Tanner So Lit is available, he will be a judge.
Yes, sir.
Always. Cat Daddy, even though you lost this one, I'll bring you back on as a judge because I know you like to come on. So we got our main 2 judges right there. And as always,
wait. I'm only judge, so I can't make an opinion. I can't fight with LB.
Oh, he want to get back. I
don't even fight with LB.
You can make an opinion as a moderator after the round is over with, but you can't come in and fight during the fight. And Tech Rant, you need to go out and say, hey, Trent, listen here, man. Hold up.
You ain't right, Tech Rant. You ain't right.
Murray's hair grease. Now listen, my dad.
You ain't right.
That's what we're not gonna do. But nah, so everybody, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Man. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to shout themselves out. Y'all know where everybody's at. Everybody in here better be subscribed to 267 Technologies, Tana So Lit, Dan Tana Music, Tech Rant, Daily Driver, Mr. Catwoman, and LB. You better be following them on Twitter and hitting them up. And y'all know me. I'm Don King in the building. I'm here every weekend. We're going to make this a regular thing. So everybody hit me up on Twitter. Give me ideas for the fights because y'all know
I'll give you some ideas.
Man.
I got some great ideas.
Well, 267, you know where my DM is at. And
you know what it is, cuz you know what it is.
She said, "Put your claws away, Mr. Catwoman." So we're gonna go ahead and send it out on this one, LB.
Wow.
I appreciate you coming through. I hope you enjoy your title belt. I ain't got something to give you, but if I had a belt, I'd mail it to you.
Yes, sir.
And Catwoman, or Mr. Catwoman, I should say. We will see you on the judges' table next week. Everybody, put your pinkies out. One good time. And y'all enjoy y'all evening, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see y'all later.
Wow.
Man.
I don't know if this is so I'm just gonna go ahead and just end it. And if it ends everybody and everybody get kicked out, I'll holler.
Your ass crazy.
Oh man. After this, I'm about to go get me some beer.
Y'all still